Hello guys, and welcome to a new video on my channel. And today we're going to be reviewing the market structures. This is an economics project, by the way, so let's start with perfect competition. So the first market structure, perfect competition, the characteristics are that there's a large number of buyers and sellers. There's easy entry and exit to the market. Firms are price takers and they sell the same standardized product. So an example is agricultural markets. Like here we have wheat and stuff. So again, agricultural markets. Local agricultural markets sell the same products like apples, corn, and grapes. Their products are sold for the same price. Anyone can enter this local market with ease, and the local example is Tox Farms. So, in fact, since it's so easy to enter this market, I'm gonna enter the market right now. So, we're gonna start planting like a farmer, and well, it grew, and we're gonna pick up all these carrots, and we're actually gonna sell these carrots for money. And wait, I don't have enough weight. Okay. Yes, exactly. I have exactly 22 carrots, and I can get money, which I can throw. Anyway, let's go to the next market structure, which is monopoly. So, in a monopoly, the characteristics are that the firm is a price maker. So it's not like perfect competition where the firms don't make the price, they just take whatever the industry sets the price to. But in a monopoly, since there's only one firm, the firm itself makes or sets the price. There is blocked entry to the market. The firm is the only seller, again, and there are no closed substitutes. So here we have a Minecraft example of it, and that's the toolsmith. And this guy has a monopoly over bells. He is the only villager that can make bells and sells them, you know, and it's pretty expensive. So monopolies can happen when a firm has a patent, a license, control of the resources, and distribution agreements. And the famous monopoly in the past is De Beers. So, although the diamond industry is now not owned by a monopoly, during the 20th century, the diamond industry was almost completely owned by De Beers. They were a monopoly because they owned diamond mines in South Africa, and they owned 90% of all diamond production in the early 1900s. This right here, that they own diamond mines in South Africa, goes back to this thing over here, where they have control of the resources. So they had land where they could mine diamonds, and nobody else had that land. So let's go to the third market structure. Hello. So this is monopolistic competition, and this is the most common one. So heavy advertising, product differentiation, many buyers and sellers in the market, and few barriers to enter the market. So here we have another Minecraft example, and there's 3 stores. They all selling meat, and this one sells organic meat, this one sells quality meat from USA, and this one has a slogan, grilled, not microwaved. So they all sell the pretty much the same thing, but they differentiate by like having their own slogans or qualities of their own products. So an example, a real life example, is the clothes industry. There are many firms that sell clothes, but one of the most popular are Nike, Adidas, or Under Armour. It's fairly easy to enter the market, but to be successful, you have to do a lot of advertising. So here we have another example. Firm 1, light blue clothes. And Firm 2, dark blue clothes. And it's the same clothes, it's just like different colors, and people will choose whichever product they like most. And once the firm starts selling to a customer, that firm has a monopoly over that customer, because that customer is not going to buy clothes from this guy, but he's going to buy clothes from this guy, hence the monopolistic in the name of the market structure. The products are very similar, and both firms will advertise their products, so those guys. And most importantly, monopolistic competition is the most common. Again, it is the most common. Come on. And finally, oligopoly. So, the characteristics are there are few sellers in the industry, there are high barriers to entry, not complete barriers, high barriers, and firms depend on the other firms in the market regarding their choices, so that's where game theory comes in, and they sell very similar products. So an example would be mobile carriers like AT&T, Verizon, and Sprint. Since there are high barriers to entry, it's difficult to start a mobile carrier without the necessary resources. And here we have another example of phone makers. There's like Samsung, Apple, Huawei, OnePlus, and they sell phones. They do the same thing pretty much, but there is differentiation, and there are few sellers. There's not many sellers. So an important aspect to oligopoly is game theory. It analyzes two firms, and it analyzes their choices and how their choices depend on what the other firm makes. So here we have an interactive. So here's low price and high price, and here's firm 1 and firm 2. So right now they're both selling at a low price, so they could talk to each other and say, hey, let's raise our prices and so that we can get more profit. So firm 1 raises its price, so now they're selling a higher price, and now firm 2 has the option of either keeping their price low, which doesn't mean that they'll get less money, but actually people that are buying from these guys are not going to go to these guys because they're selling it lower, and then these guys are going to make more money than these guys. Or they could just raise the price the same as this one, and they both get higher profits. But again, if they keep it low, they're going to get more profits than if they kept it, than if they raise the price. And the end. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed, guys, and hope to see you soon. Goodbye.